Okay, so the message right now is somebody has a karmic brother, okay? Or this could have been like a masculine that, you know, they're pretty unpredictable, and you guys could have like argued a lot, and you guys are currently not on speaking terms, okay? This individual is currently feeling remorseful, okay? But it seems as though you have let go of this individual. Like, you just don't want to deal with the drama. You've been really releasing a lot of stagnant energy, especially these individuals in your life that you just see not really moving forward or focusing on their healing, okay? And we also got 8 of Pentacles, so that's pretty much reiterating what I'm saying. You are very focused on your future, all the goals that you are setting. Like, you just have a lot going on, and you pretty much focusing on that, and that's really good. But you also are being called to speak up for yourself, okay? There could be some type of situation that you aren't speaking on. It seems as though you're like kind of running away from the problem, okay? And what's crazy is like with karmic brother coming on, like, there could be some type of event, you know, there could be some type of family event going on. But if this is like a friend that you called your brother, it could be like a friend gathering where a lot of mutuals are around, okay? And you will be in the presence of this individual that you're not really speaking with at this time. You're being called to speak up for yourself, okay? Pretty point blank, that's straight to the point. Okay, now, so I got the Death card. So this Death card pretty much is talking about a new beginning happening, okay? And then the Oracle card that came out is Meeting in My Bedroom by Silk. So if you don't know that song, it's, wait. There's a meeting in my bedroom, so girl, please don't be late. That's a jam, okay? But anyway, like, somebody wants to have a new beginning with you, okay? Somebody really wants you to come up in their bedroom. Somebody wants to hug on you and touch on you and make you feel good. And I am going to clarify both of these energies, okay? Holy Spirit, clarify about this karmic brother. And speaking up. Okay, yeah. So there is going to be a rapid change when it comes to this situation that could have to do with like this brother, masculine energy that you're kind of not on speaking terms with at this time. You guys are definitely going to be able to have conversation, okay? And with speaking up for yourself, you know, set these boundaries, you know, let them know what they did that you didn't like, you know, whatever it, you know, could have been or whatever. Like, speak up, okay? It doesn't have to be an argument, it doesn't have to be a blowout, but it's definitely, you know, very healthy for you to speak up for yourself, okay? Because nobody else is gonna do it for you. Listen, I said clarify, not the Death card being clarified with the Death card. Okay, somebody definitely has some feelings for you, okay? Yeah, Judgment card came out in reverse. So it's like somebody's definitely feeling like very indecisive when it comes to a situation, but you are manifesting, okay? This could be the thing that you're focusing on, which is, you know, new love. You know, you're focusing on your work life. You're focusing on manifesting this abundance that's in your life, okay? But it seems as though the blockage here has to do with this karmic brother or karmic family member, okay? Because there's no gender in tarot, so even though it came out as karmic brother, it literally could just be a karmic energy. And then also this karmic energy could also represent you not practicing self-care. This could be you having some type of codependency in some type of way, but we're gonna clarify this Judgment in reverse, Holy Spirit. Whoa. Yeah, somebody is feeling like they missed an opportunity with you, and they feel like you're their wheel of fortune. You know, somebody sees that you are very abundant and you also make good decisions, which leads to a lot of good fortune for you. All right. And yeah, this karmic brother, they're feeling like exhausted. So maybe this could be karmic energy that is within you, which is like coming up as codependency. And that could be what's causing you to feel exhausted at this time. So if that is resonating for you, if you've been feeling like a little bit exhausted, definitely try to focus on the things that make you feel high vibrational. Okay. Because you definitely are going to have a lot of new beginnings when it comes to abundance, where it comes to individuals that are handing you pentacles, okay? So you could be getting like a deposit in your account. You could be starting a new job, and you could be getting like more money than like you expected to get. But definitely expect that to come in, okay? Somebody's definitely been focusing a lot on something, or this could be you. You're coming out of this energy of being very superficial, and you could have lacked a lot of self-discipline in the past, but you're definitely working on moving past that. Clarify this Knight of Wands in reverse, Holy Spirit. Yeah, so it definitely has to do with someone else, or it could have to do with you having maybe some type of toxicity when you're in some type of group environment. Like things seem to go wrong, and it's like you might have took on that codependent type of energy to where you went through something and you blamed it on somebody else, but you're learning. And if this is not like, if that's something that you're doing, you're definitely being called to really hold yourself accountable. But I'm going to clarify, Holy Spirit. Yeah, like you have to be consistent, especially when it comes to standing up for yourself, standing on your strength, and standing in your power, okay? And these individuals that you can trust are the individuals that are going to stand in their strength and their power as well, okay? It's not going to be toxic. These individuals are going to want the best for you, but you should also want the best for yourself, okay? You got to take responsibility for the things around you, okay? Because you don't want to be influenced into something that is not good for you. Yeah, so it has to do with relationships, okay? You might have had like a tumultuous past, like when it came to your relationships, and they could have been kind of like weird. Yeah, like it left you in with having like a lot of losses. You feel like you maybe had lost a lot, or you were going through some type of struggles and things of that nature, but it doesn't seem like that's your energy right now. Yeah, like anticipate this blessing coming in for you, okay? But you really need to focus on releasing any codependent energies you may have, okay? Because that could not just be referring to like a person. That could also be referring to you being codependent on something, okay? Maybe you're drinking too much. Maybe you're smoking too much. Maybe you need to eat a little healthier. Maybe you need to be more active, you know, spend more time outside. Things of that nature, okay? And I also heard somebody could be like not doing much towards like you're always sitting. Somebody needs to get the fuck up. Somebody's spirit team is on their ass. I ain't even gonna hold you. And it's providing you with a lot of clarity, okay? It's not like when I'm speaking to you out of love, to where it's like I'm guiding you to go through this breakthrough so you can get the best. You know, have the best for yourself to usher you into your ascension process, okay? If you feel like my delivery is not something that's sitting well with you, you are free to find another reader, okay? What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, it's literally a creative block. So you could have some type of creative block due to having insecurities, okay? Something you are overly dependent on, okay? Empress came out in reverse, so it's like you're overly dependent on something. What about this Empress in reverse, Holy Spirit? Yeah, it's something you need to, okay. So it's some type of romantic connection, okay? It doesn't seem as though this individual is around you, but if they are around you, the Most High is guiding you to walk away from them, okay? If this is a past romantic connection that, you know, you can't seem to stop thinking about, harping on, and things of that nature, you're being called to really do the work to release this individual or whatever this is, because it's kind of like blocking up your energy, and that's what's keeping you from doing what you want to do. With this Hierophant, I could be talking to a Taurus, or it could be a Taurus that you walked away from. Clarify this Hierophant, Holy Spirit. Yeah, with this Ace of Cups, it's like you're walking away from what no longer serves you so you can usher in this new love and these new feelings, okay? You are currently going through an emotional awakening, and sometimes it gets intense, okay? Especially when you're doing, like healing your childhood traumas and doing shadow work and things like that. Like, it really gets intense, but it's something that does, like, it needs to happen. Okay, because you working through your childhood traumas, that's going to help you to release a lot of resentment. It's going to help you to release a lot of letting go of hatred. Okay, you're leaving behind a lot to walk into your blessings, to walk into the light. Okay, so you have to walk through that dark to get to the light, boo. Okay, it's all about a balance. Okay, shadow work is helping you find a balance between your light side and your shadow side. Okay, what else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, it keeps coming up as like creative blocks, okay? Somebody is very envious also of you, okay? This individual that's envious could be a Virgo. This Virgo came out in my last reading, okay? This individual is like contemplating doing something. Clarify, what about this Virgo? Like, I said, what about this Virgo? And I said the Lovers. So somebody feels like they want some type of partnership with you, but it's literally because they want your pentacles. Somebody sees you working hard at something. Somebody probably sees that you have a lot of abundance, or you're just coming off as very abundant at this time. And it's like, yeah, it's a separation. It's a heartbreak. So this individual could be an ex. But either way, this person came up as if they betrayed you. I'm not going to lie. The energy was really nasty. Literally, we got the Hangman and the World card, 2 major arcanas. So that pretty much means it's like when you walked away from this individual, it definitely put you into like this liberation type of feeling. And now you're feeling very fulfilled and you are harmonious with the Most High, right? And then that is why now it's like, you just have little things that you need to work on, right? The little things you need to work on are preparing you for this divine union, for all these